9 biblical prophecies that are about to be fulfilled. Biblical prophecies have long been a topic of intrigue, especially among those who interpret current events as signs of impending fulfillment. Here, we'll explore 9 significant prophecies that many believe are on the brink of realization, supported by biblical texts and contemporary observations. Before we start, we'd like to ask for your support. If you enjoy our video, please hit the like button. This will help us reach more people and create content for you. Now let's get started with today's video. Rebuilding of the Third Temple. Bible references: Daniel chapter 9 verse 27, Matthew chapter 24 verse 15, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verses 3 to 4. Explanation: the Third Temple is expected to be rebuilt in Jerusalem before the culmination of end-time events. This is seen as a necessary step for several prophecies to unfold, including the abomination of desolation mentioned by Jesus in Matthew chapter 24 verse 15. Current preparations and discussions among religious groups in Israel about rebuilding the temple are seen as signs that this prophecy is nearing fulfillment. Bible News Prophecy Radio. Cog writer: Daniel chapter 9 verse 27, he will confirm a covenant with many for 1:7. In the middle of the 7, he will put an end to sacrifice and offering. And at the temple, he will set up an abomination that causes desolation, until the end that is decreed is poured out on him. 2. The rise of the Antichrist. Bible references: 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, 3 to 4. Revelation chapter 13. Explanation: the emergence of the Antichrist, a powerful and deceptive world leader, is a cornerstone of end-time prophecy. This figure will oppose God and demand worship, culminating in a period of great tribulation. Observers point to various global leaders and political movements as potential precursors to the Antichrist's rise. Bible News Prophecy Radio. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verses 3 to 4. Don't let anyone deceive you in any way, for that day will not come until the rebellion occurs and the man of lawlessness is revealed, the man doomed to destruction. He will oppose and will exalt himself over everything that is called God or is worshipped, so that he sets himself up in God's temple, proclaiming himself to be God. 3. The gospel preached to all nations. Bible reference: Matthew chapter 24 verse 14. Explanation: the global spread of Christianity is viewed as a fulfillment of Jesus' prophecy that the gospel will be preached to all nations before the end comes. Modern missionary work, the internet, and media have significantly advanced this cause, reaching previously inaccessible regions. Bible News Prophecy Radio. Matthew chapter 24 verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end will come. 4. Wars and rumors of wars. Bible reference: Matthew chapter 24 verses 6 to 7. Explanation: increasing global conflicts and the threat of war are seen as signs of the end times. Jesus mentioned that wars and rumors of wars would precede the end, and many interpret current geopolitical tensions, particularly in the Middle East and among major world powers, as evidence of this prophecy being fulfilled. Bible News Prophecy Radio, YouTube. Matthew chapter 24 verses 6 to 7. You will hear of wars and rumors of wars, but see to it that you are not alarmed. Such things must happen, but the end is still to come. Nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famine. Revelation chapter 13 verses 16 to 17. It also forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hands or on their foreheads, so that they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark, which is the name of the beast or the number of its name. 6. The Battle of Armageddon. Bible reference: Revelation chapter 16 verse 16. Explanation: the final battle between the forces of good and evil, known as the Battle of Armageddon, is expected to take place in the Valley of Megiddo. This prophecy involves a massive confrontation that will lead to the ultimate defeat of evil. Current military tensions and alliances in the Middle East are often seen as setting the stage for this epic battle. Bible News Prophecy Radio. Revelation chapter 16 verse 16. Then they gathered the kings together to the place that in Hebrew is called Armageddon. 7. Natural disasters. Bible references: Luke chapter 21 verse 11, Matthew chapter 24 verse 7. Explanation: increasing natural disasters, such as earthquakes, famines, and pestilences, are prophesied to occur with greater frequency as the end times approach. Many interpret recent natural calamities and climate change as fulfillment of these predictions. Bible News Prophecy Radio, YouTube. Luke chapter 21 verse 11, there will be great earthquakes, famines and pestilences in various places, and fearful events and great signs from heaven. 8. The persecution of Christians. Bible reference, Matthew chapter 24 verse 9. Explanation. Jesus predicted that his followers would face severe persecution before the end times. Reports of increasing persecution of Christians around the world, especially in regions where religious freedom is restricted, are seen as evidence of this prophecy being fulfilled. Bible News Prophecy Radio, COG writer. Matthew chapter 24 verse 9. Then you will be handed over to be persecuted and put to death, and you will be hated by all nations because of me. 9. The gathering of Israel. Bible references, Ezekiel chapter 37 verses 21 to 22. Isaiah chapter 11 verse 12. Explanation. The regathering of the Jewish people to their homeland is a significant prophecy that many believe has been partially fulfilled with the establishment of the State of Israel in 1948 and subsequent immigration waves. This regathering is seen as a precursor to further prophetic events involving Israel. Bible News Prophecy Radio, COG writer. Ezekiel chapter 37 verses 21 to 22, and say to them, this is what the sovereign Lord says, I will take the Israelites out of the nations where they have gone. I will gather them from all around and bring them back into their own land. I will make them one nation in the land, on the mountains of Israel. There will be one king over all of them, and they will never again be two nations or be divided into two kingdoms. Interpretation and contemporary relevance. These prophecies are interpreted through the lens of contemporary events, with various religious scholars and commentators suggesting that we are witnessing the early stages of their fulfillment. For example, the technological advancements that could lead to the mark of the beast are seen in the rise of digital currencies and biometric systems. Bible News Prophecy Radio, COG writer. Similarly, the geopolitical instability in the Middle East, particularly around Israel, is often viewed as a sign of approaching end-time battles like Armageddon. Bible News Prophecy Radio. Conclusion. The interpretation of these prophecies is complex and often debated among scholars and believers. While some see these events as clear signs of the end times, others caution against reading too much into current events. Regardless, the study of biblical prophecies continues to captivate and inspire those who look to the scriptures for guidance and insight into the future. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. I hope you like this video. Thank you.